שהשרירים שלהם מכף הרגל שמאל, והעברתי אותם לשריר שהיה עדיין פעיל בידו הימנית. כל זה, כמובן, זה משאיר צלקות. ולכאורה, הצלקות האלה, לפי התמונות שג'מאל אבו מציג אותם כפצעי ירי של חיילי צה"ל, לא יכולים להיות בשום פנים ואופן פצע ירי. לפני שקצאתי לתקשורת, רציתי להיות בטוח שאני לא טועה. התייעצתי עם אנשים שיודעים כירורגיית כף יד, שיודעים איך נראית צלקת מזה שעוסקים בזה במשך כ-40 שנה, וכולם מסכימים כמוני. הצלקות הללו שג'מאל אבו מציג כצלקות של פצעי ירי הם צלקות של חתך, או של סכין כירורגי, או של גרזן, או סכין כנשק.
Okay. Well, thank you. So I have limited time in which to expose why this news report is a fraud. But I'd like to make things very clear. The whole scene was staged. Neither the boy nor the father received a single bullet in front of France's cameraman. It was acting, Hollywood, Palestinian Hollywood. You've seen here only 20% of our evidence. Usually my presentations last more than an hour and people ask me questions after screening. For those who are not convinced it's a fraud, I'm ready to answer to your questions later tonight or tomorrow and to come and present more evidence to confirm it is a stage hoax. Now let me address the question, the media reflecting or dictating reality. My answer is that not only do most of the media dictate reality, they dictate what we must believe. They brainwash us so effectively that few question the media's version of reality and simply believe. In the Algeria case, I refused to believe and I was punished for it. Because I accused France too of broadcasting a stage hoax, the French public TV sued me for defamation. On October 2006, I lost the first trial, even though the government advisor said that I was right and that I had presented enough evidence of the staging. France too had a very strong document to substantiate its claims that the Israeli soldiers killed willfully Mohammed al-Dura after shooting at him for 45 minutes. A letter of Jacques Chirac to support Charles Enderlin. Jacques Chirac at that time was the French president. Secondly, in support of their verdicts against me, the judges stated that I was wrong because I did not receive the support of the Israeli officials. All this was enough for me to lose the case. In 2008, my appellate trial took place. Without any political intervention, I won and I was found not guilty of defamation. This was a huge victory and I felt relieved. This means that today, according to the French justice, I can say and publish without taking any legal risk that France 2's Mohammed al-Dura's news report is, and I'm going to quote, a fake news report, a stage hoax, a pure fiction, a masquerade that discredits France and its public TV. Despite all that, France 2 still covers up its lie and makes its viewers believe that this news report is authentic. Moreover, France 2 has been caught in lies and manipulations twice during the last war in Gaza, with the participation of Charles Enderlin and his cameraman Talal Abu Rahman. To add insult to injury, the people responsible for the al-Dura hoax, as well as these recent lies, were just being promoted last week in France. On the Israeli or the Jewish side, nobody came to force France 2 to admit their fraud. This legal victory has not been yet exploited neither by the French Jewish community nor by the Israeli government official or by the Minister of Foreign Affairs. I, as a French Jew, and in the name of many French, European, and American Jews, I'm happy because things are changing in Israel. It seems that the State of Israel has decided to prevent the media from defaming her. People at the top of the State of Israel understand that the lies in the media prevent it from winning its war and finishing the job on the ground. The Israeli government realized that those lies not only tarnish Israel's image in the world and undermine its diplomacy, but they endanger our lives in Europe. Those lies are aimed at destroying Israel's legitimacy as a Jewish state. Israel is held to a moral standard that is applied to no other nation on earth. And the Jewish people themselves expect Israel to behave in accordance with the highest standards of morality. Even worse than defaming Israel in the eyes of its enemy, these false accusations undermine Israel's legitimacy in the eyes of the Jewish people. Many Jews believe that what they see, hear, and read in the mass media, and experience shame and embarrassment as a result. The pressure on the diaspora Jews becomes higher and higher. Some Jews turn away from Israel and support Israel's enemy because they genuinely believe Israel might be guilty. It has become easier and safer to survive as a non-Zionist Jew, or even worse, as an anti-Zionist Jew in the diaspora, than to constantly make excuse for a Jewish state that is consistently portrayed as a brutal, murderous, Nazi-like oppressor of defenseless men, women, and children. It's time for the State of Israel to recover its deterrence in front of those international and sometimes Israeli media who lie and defame Israel and Jews. The al-Dura hoax is the father of all current hoaxes. France too must admit definitively the fraud and apologize to the whole world. The al-Dura hoax has to become a negative role model for the mainstream media. The perpetrators of blood libel hoax must be punished. It's only when journalists will understand that there is a price to pay for lying about the State of Israel and the Jews that they may change their behavior. As far as I'm concerned, I'm still on the battlefield to have the truth revealed. Thank you.